This is going to be my first makeup tutorial, and I did this largely because there are a lot of people who are always asking me how I do my makeup when I want to go out and when I want to go anywhere, because quite frankly I just love makeup. I just do. Watching others' art form of makeup take place on YouTube, I watch tons of videos, so I'm going to go through a quick rundown of my makeup. This is just my everyday face, and I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. Hopefully we can do 20 minutes because I found that editing is a lot of work. So what I like to do is prepare my skin. I prime it with Max Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone Treatment, and it's great for my T-zone, right down my nose and on my forehead is where I get the most shine, and it's really, really annoying. You can already see how it just kind of mutes, mattifies the skin. Okay, the next product we're going to do is I'm going to go in and do my brows. Okay, so we just made an eyebrow shape. They look a little heavy, but we will go and brush the product through. And that just kind of gives me my general shape. Okay, we're just going to continue to fill in those brows. And I didn't want too much product, so what I typically like to do is just go through first with that that brow pomade, and then I just like to clean up the brow a little bit to get the shape of them with a concealer. And what I use is Max NC45 Studio Finish. I just take a flat brush. This is a flat, cheap kind of brush that I got from a little kit that I bought from Sally. So I just like to go in and clean up underneath the brow. Hope you can see that. And this just kind of gives me a place to start, really. With the shape of my brow. Gonna go on the top. Probably need a little more product, but not a lot. So we're gonna go on the top, and I'm just gonna shape that out. The top is the most important to me. Well, I guess all sides are, but okay. And we want to go in with this on the top of this brow. Then I just kind of like to take some of the product off and put it on the back of my hand so I don't have too much when it's time for me to go blend. And I just take it and I just blend that product downward into the brow bone. I'll probably have to go in with my fingers too, but it's just to kind of make sure you can't really see that line. Okay, and then I just want to go over here to this brow. I feel like my lighting is a bit off because it's still early morning, and my window still gets that sun, morning sun. Okay, and then we're going to go on the top and we're going to blend that out as well. Okay. Next one, we're going to go up here and blend this out too. You see how it just gives you that shape already. It's nice and crisp. And so my next thing is I like to do a a base for my eyeshadow. Oh man, I just messed up my eyebrow. How did I do this? I've never done that before. Okay, let's just go back in with that dip brow. Okay. And I just use my finger to put it on all over my lid and as much up my brow as I can without messing up my brow like I just did. That was really goofy. Okay, next thing I want to do is use my transition color. I'm not going to highlight my brow bone right now because I'm kind of pressed for time, and I just kind of think I don't need it. Okay, so then we're going to take, I use Brown Script. That's my go-to for MAC. It's my go-to crease color, transition. So I'm just going to go in here in my upper crease with my 224 brush and just blend that in. Then I'm going to go to the other side, upper crease, blend that in. Outer crease, and we're just gonna make that a little more dramatic and make an outer V. Okay, the other side, got a little more dramatic, make that outer V. What we're going to do is take this 224 brush again, and we just want to blend out a little bit. Blend where we put that brown on the corner. Then we're going to use some of our mascara. I'm using a CoverGirl, I forget what this is. I've seemed to always have don't have the names on my products. Somehow they wipe off. So I do put my mascara on before I do any lashes and before I do any eyeliner. Okay, so then we've done the top, and I use NYC. They have a nice liquid liner for $2.99 that you can use. I'm going to have to use my mirror because I can see better. So I just start out with a line. That's a pretty big line. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the other side here. My camera just cut off. I don't know why, but next thing we're going to do, you do want to kind of press it in there. Okay, and then we want to go at the top of the forehead where we highlighted that. Go down our chin, our cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go down the middle of my nose, right where we highlighted. And I just like to let it sit for a little bit. Then I'm going to do a tad on my chin. So I'm going to take just a big blush brush, and I'm just going to blend that in. Go into the eyes. Wipe that off while you kind of sweep it up. We're going to do the forehead the same way. Sweep up. Then we're going down the middle of the nose. See? Okay. Next, I like to also just set it a little bit with some powder. Every place that I have highlighted, especially with the banana powder, I like to go in with the Max Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. So that's just going to be everywhere I highlight it, and that just blends the powder, banana powder in. blends that in. And then every place that I contoured, I want to use the deep dark. So like in the hollows of my cheeks and around my hairline. And this cheek too. And the sides of our nose. And I like to just blend in my chin. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to do something under my eyes, and I like to start with just kind of going in with like a, just start like a smoky look. So first I use a dark brown, and I'm using this charcoal brown again. I just like to go in there and create the illusion that I have a bigger eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm using this charcoal brown. Okay. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to go in with Maybelline's liquid liner. It's like a gel liner that I use, and I thought I had it up here, but I don't. And I have a little brush that I use for that, and I'm just going to tight line. I'm going to line my waterline and tight line with it. It just smudges really good. Okay, I'm going to go over to the other line, other eye. And we're just going to tight line a little bit. Before we get on this outside a little bit, so we're going to smudge and smoke out. Okay. We want to take our flat brush and we want to get a bit of this color that we put in our crease on the bottom. We're just going to smoke that out a bit. Here we go. On to the other side. Smoke that out. Okay. We're going to put some mascara. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some blush. And I am going to take my blush brush and we're going to use, this is Red Vino from, Milani Products. It has a little bit of some flecks of gold. I'm going to highlight with a highlighter anyway. But I just like this deep color and it's nice and pigmented. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. And along the other side as well, apples of my cheeks. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is go in with our Gold Deposit highlighter. And then we're just going to put a little bit of product on the tip of our brush. And I'm just going to right there at the top. And we're going to do the other side. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the ends of our brush, and we just kind of want to go down the center of the nose, on our cupid's bow, and a tad on our forehead, not a lot. And that just kind of gives us a little shimmer. We're going to do our lips lastly, and I'm just going to take, this is Night Moth by MAC. I'm going to line my lips. And we're going to go in with Rebel. It's like a deep, dark satin, a dark purple. I think it's time. To top the look off, I used NYX's Butter Gloss in Raspberry Tart. So there you have it. This is my, I guess, fall going out. I'm going nowhere. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I just love makeup. I love making myself feel good about myself and enhancing what I already have. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. It's been a challenge making it, but I hope to do more, and I'm excited to be a part of the YouTube family. So thanks again, and have a wonderful day.